Anthony Garbelotto was born on March 10, 1993, in London, United Kingdom, into a family with a strong sporting background. Growing up in a city known for its rich history in athletics, Garbelotto was exposed to various sports from an early age. His father, a former amateur footballer, encouraged him to stay active, and Garbelotto found an early passion for running. As a child, he showed considerable promise in local sports events, competing in school races and community competitions. Though initially involved in football and swimming, it was athletics that caught his heart. He began his journey in track and field at the age of 8, focusing primarily on sprints. His natural ability to accelerate quickly and his competitiveness made him a standout in his age group. By the time Garbelotto was 10, he had already competed in his first local track meet, winning the 10 Rome race and setting the tone for his future success. At age 13, Garbelotto joined a local athletics club in London, where he began receiving formal coaching. His early training focused on building his strength and technique, both of which would become essential to his career. Under the guidance of renowned coach Samuel White, Garbelotto honed his skills in the 10 and 200-meter sprints. His commitment to improving his running mechanics and his drive to compete at the highest level made him a promising young talent in British sprinting. His breakthrough in youth athletics came at the 2009 England Athletics U15 Championships, where Garbelotto won his first national medal. His performance in the 10 RM race, where he secured a silver medal, marked the beginning of his rise in the sprinting world. Over the next few years, his results continued to improve, and he became a fixture at national and regional competitions. Career development and breakthrough. As Garbelotto progressed through the ranks of youth athletics, he began to attract attention from national selectors. His performances in domestic events were strong, and by the age of 17, he was already competing in the senior category. In 2011, Garbelotto won his first senior national title at the British Athletics Championships in the 200-meter, defeating more experienced competitors. This victory confirmed that Garbelotto had the potential to be a force on the national stage, and he was quickly identified as one of the top sprinting prospects in the UK. The year 2012 proved to be a breakthrough for Garbelotto, as he was selected to represent Great Britain at the European Athletics Championships in Helsinki, Finland. Despite the fierce competition, Garbelotto delivered a solid performance, finishing in the top 10 in the 200 meters event and gaining invaluable experience on the international stage. This performance earned him a spot at the 2012 IAAF World Junior Championships, where he competed against the world's best young sprinters. Though he did not win a medal, Garbelotto's performance was highly regarded, and it marked his entry into the global athletics scene. By 2014, Garbelotto had matured into a senior sprinter, and he began to compete regularly in international events. His performances in the 100 meters and 200 meters events were improving year by year, and he set a new personal best in the 100 meters, clocking a time of 10.39 seconds at the 2014 British Athletics Championships. This personal best helped him secure his place in the British national team for the 2014 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Scotland. At the Commonwealth Games, Garbelotto competed in both the 100 meters and 200 meters events, facing top athletes from across the Commonwealth. Although he did not win a medal, his performance in the 100 meters, where he made it to the semi-finals, was seen as a major achievement for a young sprinter. His experience in Glasgow provided the motivation to continue pushing himself and refining his race strategy in preparation for future global events. Career peak. International success and recognition. Anthony Garbelotto's career reached its peak in the mid-2010s when he became one of the premier sprinters in the UK and began to consistently challenge the top athletes in Europe. His performances in regional championships and international meets solidified his status as one of the best sprinters of his generation. In 2015, Garbelotto delivered one of the finest performances of his career at the European Athletics Championships in Zurich, Switzerland. Competing against a highly competitive field, he made it to the final of the 200 meters and finished in 5th place, setting a new personal best of 20.34 seconds. This time placed him among the fastest sprinters in Europe and confirmed his position as a contender for future international titles. His success in Zurich earned him a place at the 2015 World Championships in Beijing, China. At the 2015 IAAF World Championships, Garbelotto made a historic achievement by advancing to the semi-finals of the 200 meters, a feat that had eluded British sprinters in recent years. Although he did not progress to the final, his performance in the semi-finals was a significant accomplishment, as it demonstrated his ability to compete at the highest level of world sprinting. The experience at the World Championships served as a valuable stepping stone in his career, and he returned to the UK with renewed determination. The following year, in 2016, Garbelotto reached the peak of his career when he represented Great Britain at the Rio de Janeiro Olympic Games. Competing in both the 100 meters and 200 meters events, Garbelotto faced the world's elite sprinters, including Usain Bolt and Justin Gatlin. Although he did not make it to the medal rounds, his participation in the Olympics was a crowning achievement in his career, and it provided him with the opportunity to compete on the world's biggest stage. Garbelotto's performances at the Rio Olympics helped elevate his status as one of Britain's leading sprinters and established him as an important figure in British athletics. In 2017, Garbelotto secured his first gold medal at a major international competition, winning the 200 meters at the 2017 European Athletics Championships in London. His victory in the 200 meters was a major achievement, as he became the first British sprinter to win the European title in the event in over 2 decades. His time of 19.95 seconds in the final was a new personal best, and it solidified his place as one of Europe's top sprinters. The gold medal win at the European Championships was the pinnacle of Garbelotto's career and served as the culmination of years of hard work and dedication. Main achievements. Throughout his illustrious career, Anthony Garbelotto achieved a series of notable milestones that made him one of the most accomplished British sprinters of his generation. His major achievements include gold medal at the 2017 European Athletics Championships, 200 meters. Garbelotto's victory in the 200 meters at the 2017 European Championships in London was the highlight of his career. His personal best of 19.95 seconds was a remarkable achievement and helped solidify his place as one of Europe's best sprinters. Semi-finalist at the 2015 IAAF World Championships, 200 meters. His performance at the 2015 World Championships in Beijing, where he made it to the semi-finals of the 200 meters, was a significant milestone in his career. Top 10 finish at the 2012 IAAF World Junior Championships, 200 meters. Garbelotto's top 10 finish at the 2012 World Junior Championships marked his entry into the world stage and helped set the tone for his future success. Competed in the 2016 Rio Olympics, 100 meters and 200 meters. Garbelotto's participation in the 2016 Olympics in Rio de Janeiro was a crowning achievement in his career, where he competed alongside the best sprinters in the world. Personal bests. Over the course of his career, Garbelotto set several personal bests, including his 100 meters time of 10.39 seconds and his 200 meters time of 19.95 seconds, placing him among the fastest sprinters in the world. Multiple national titles. Garbelotto won several British national titles in both the 100 meters and 200 meters events, further cementing his dominance in British sprinting. Final years and transition to coaching. In the late 2010s, after several years of competing at the highest levels, Anthony Garbelotto began to consider the future of his career. The physical demands of elite sprinting, combined with the challenges of maintaining peak form, led him to retire from professional athletics in 2022 at the age of 29. However, Garbelotto remained deeply passionate about the sport and decided to transition into coaching. After retiring, Garbelotto took on a coaching role at the British Athletics Academy, where he mentored up-and-coming sprinters. His wealth of experience and understanding of sprinting mechanics made him a sought-after coach. He focused on helping young athletes develop their sprinting techniques, as well as improving their mental approach to competition. Garbelotto also became involved in promoting the sport in schools, encouraging the next generation of athletes to pursue athletics.